I give up with this. I got this instead. See, I've got an idea for you, a challenge, a good challenge, and it may take a day, but it may take a week. It may take as long as you want it to take. It's Mindset Monday. This is a simple one in terms of the idea. I look forward to seeing what you come up with in terms of the executing, because this is all about mindset. And this task today is inspired by Captain Tom Moore. If you've seen him, the 99-year-old that is walking lengths of his garden and has raised huge amounts for the NHS, and also Margaret Payne, who has decided to do her own one. And I think, you know, she's in her 90s and she is climbing stairs. She's aiming to climb mountains by climbing stairs, and that is my task for you this day, this week, because it depends on how far you want to take this. Now, I don't know why I even bothered trying to go and measure my stairs. That was just silly. When you've got Google at your disposal and the internet, you just check, because everybody's stairs are going to be different. Everybody's stair heights are going to be different. Hopefully the majority of you have stairs, and if you don't, sorry, this is one of those ones that maybe you can't get involved in unless you can find a way. So my aim today, my challenge to you, is how high can you climb? That's simple, right? What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a list of mountains and buildings, famous mountains, famous buildings, and roughly how high they are in terms of flights of stairs and stairs. And then what I want you to do is I want you to go away and I want you to see how high you can climb in this day or this week. And I want you to report back to me, tell me what you've climbed. Did you climb Snowdon? Did you climb Everest? Did you climb the Eiffel Tower? Did you climb the Petronas Tower in Malaysia? What did you climb? How far did you get? Simple, right? Possibly painful, all about the mindset. If 90-year-olds can do it, I think that you can do it too. Right, let's get into it. Let's get into how many flights of steps some of these things that you need to climb are, all right? I'll talk you through it. Okay, okie dokie. All right. Now, let's talk about, first of all, some of the buildings that you could climb, all right? So, very easily, the Millennium Dome, which is in London, the O2 Arena is now called, is 21 flights of stairs. So hopefully you can climb that. That should be pretty easy. But the Sydney Opera House, 28 flights of stairs. I'll give you some bigger ones. What about, could you climb the Seattle Space Needle in the USA? That is 78 flights of stairs. Is that possible for you? What about the Petronas Towers in Malaysia? Big towers I've been to in Malaysia. Very impressive. 190 flights of stairs. And if that's not enough, what about the CN Tower in Toronto in Canada? That is 233 flights of stairs. Not steps. Flights of steps, so 233 times up all of your steps, right? They're just the buildings. What about the mountains? Let's have a look. Okay, this is going to get hard. This is going to need planning on your part. This is going to need you to think about how to allocate it over days. What can you do in a week? Because I think this is going to hurt if you try it in a day. But Mindset Monday, who knows? Okay. The tallest peak in Northern Ireland, called Slieve Donard, is 360 flights of stairs. All of this is going to be pinging up while I talk about it, and I'll put them all together at the end for you to have a look at, all right? Scafell Pike, which is the highest in England, is 412. Snowdon in Wales, 475 flights of stairs. And Ben Nevis, 587 flights of stairs. That's a lot of flights of stairs. That's the tallest in the UK or Great Britain, I can't remember. What about the big guns? What about the big ones? Are you prepared? Can you do it? I'm going to give you 3 to get your teeth into if you think you can do it. Ready? Mont Blanc in France, the tallest peak in the Alps, I believe, is 2,028 flights of stairs. That sounds quite painful, but doable. What about Kilimanjaro in Tanzania? 2,578 flights of steps. And what if you wanted to climb Everest? Have you ever fancied climbing Everest? I know a few of you have spoken to me about it, so maybe you can get the steps in now. If you wanted to climb Everest, you are looking at 3,871 flights of steps. That is roughly 58,070 individual steps. Who reckons they could do Everest over a week, over 2 weeks? Could you do it? Who knows? Might be a challenge for you, it might be something for some people to get their teeth into, but whatever you decide to do, whether you decide to go for a day and see how high you can climb in a day, or whether you set yourself the challenge of doing Everest over a week or 2 weeks, this is your Mindset Monday. This is your challenge. It's as simple as that. And I want you to tell me, I want you to get in contact with me and tell me how high you've climbed. Simple really, isn't it? In terms of the idea, might not be so simple to do, but good luck. I'll see you for Technique Tuesday.